Hello and welcome back to Starfield 2026. This is a New Game Plus playthrough, so spoilers. We are returning to the main quest with all that money can buy. So what we've done so far is we have recruited all of the Constellation Companions, all 4 of them, and we've done the Ryujin quest line. And we went and got the Mantis, and we have refit the Mantis ship to use the new cockpit and the engines that surprised me with their increased top speed, which is really neat. We're still level 39, so there are ship parts in the game that we haven't unlocked. You have to get to higher levels for those. I think you get ship parts unlocking all the way up through level 60. We also need to do more piloting so we can learn how to fly Class B and later Class C ships. But we're doing good.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
We're going to be focusing on increasing our relationship with Andreja in this playthrough, although I want to eventually get best friend status with all the Constellation people. Depending on how things go with upgrading our powers using quantum essence, I may or may not go through the Unity ever again. We may make this our forever world, or we may decide later on that we have a specific reason we want to go through the Unity. Like maybe we want to do a playthrough with, I don't know, siding with the pirates or something. Or maybe we go through the Unity to seek out other worlds. Maybe I keep a save in this world, and we go through the Unity to look at alternate universes, and we just treat that as a, shall we say, a alternate timeline temporarily. We go visit those, and then we reload the save back with our friends and our ships and our homes and all of that. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it? Take care of yourself.
Maybe a little crazy, but we all are. Hey, Walter.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
Okay, let's do this.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Okay, let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
So let's skip forward to all of that. If I bring up the main tab here, I should now be able to come directly to it. There we go. So part of the fast travel is we're actually skipping over the time it takes for all of my crew to get back to the ship, everybody to get on the ship, Walter to get on the ship, and so on.
This represents all the worst impulses of humanity.
Let's get a picture of Mr. Walter Stroud. Yeah, I haven't been framing my pictures much. There's a nice framing there.
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of castle bass. We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Okay. How about I get a picture of this crazy ship. Now there is a frame for a ship manual, but I don't think we can see the entire ship in it. Let's see if I can make that work. Flight manual, there we go. Now we just need to change our field of view so that the ship fits. Let's have it turned the other way. I'm gonna have to be over here to get this shot, aren't I? Let's try this. Wide angle lens. Flight manual. And upwards. I think that's as good a picture as we're going to get of it. There we go. Not the prettiest ship, but highly maneuverable and fairly well armed. I do have to remember that I now have EM weapons. I did use up practically my entire 200K budget making it, so I'm hoping that we got everything that we want. There's no in-game reason to have all the crafting stuff on board if we're not using it. I'm thinking that if we make this our long-term, ship home, having the crafting stuff on board will help out when we actually get the crafting skills.
Don't make my job any harder.
So if we didn't come to Neon before, now would be a good time. If we didn't come to Neon before, now would be a good time to go shopping for weapons. We still haven't bought the Poison Storm, which I really wanted to give Andreja.
Business. And he should be.
But for right now, we're both using
High quality.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart.
non-fatal weapons.
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa,
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies.
Get another picture of these two. Gonna frame it this time. There we go.
Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Okay. Let's go take care of the little casing the joint thing. I wonder, we can stop by Cork. I see I can afford Poison Storm. I probably didn't leave myself enough credits after building that ship. Although, we may need some cash. Let's see, how much cash do I have? Nope, that's not going to be enough. Take care of the mission first.
Move along. I did not get
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's.
We're fully stocked on supplies today.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself.
That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
I heard the Ventus is back. They cleared the entire bounty.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Okay, starboard option gets us right through this.
Done this dance before, have you?
Yes, we have.
All right, fine. I don't want any trouble. Sleep crate 1. That's where the guy lives.
So there's a lot of these little starboard options that just provide you with a little bit of a skip through. Not huge. Some of them are pretty huge, but it makes it so you're not exactly replaying the same thing over and over. Okay, novice lock. Inside, inside, either. So these two have to be the outside, which means this guy needs to be here. Bingo. And you. Easy peasy.
How quickly can you get that done?
Plus, I didn't even have to stealth up. Nobody here cares. Okay, termination notice. He's been fired from Slayton Aerospace after a decade of service. His bank account is basically empty. And a friend wants a certain item. I think a friend was getting him fired. Okay. So we know everything we need to know about the seller. He's unemployed, he's broke, and he was pressured into stealing the item, probably by the person that made him unemployed. Although, over a decade of working for Slayton and he's got no savings, gotta wonder what he was employed doing. Has to be something that Slayton didn't particularly value. Okay, so let's see if we can get this guy to help us out some.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it, can you really put a price on pleasure?
Okay, let's see about the whole casing the joint
Astro
thing.
Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Okay, there's a Starborn option here. I'm not sure if this saves us anything, but it's a good option.
Congratulations on your intelligence network. They clearly have done their job. I think the Astro Lounge will be more than happy to put you on the VIP list. I'll inform our security.
And he's offering us the standard 4,000 credits. We're going to persuade him that's high.
Strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
So the Starborn option didn't actually change anything. We need 4 points, and I am going to just go ahead and use that one.
Boss leader, I make you pay less now in the hopes you'll pay more over time. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Yeah, we pay the 1,000.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
It's possible that as Starborn, we don't really need security on our side, but I like the idea of it.
Got plenty here to choose from.
I want to at least take a look at what the actual effect of the Aurora is. So Aurora slows time by 40% for 10 seconds. And it is powerful and addictive. So better to use my Starborn power. He also sells all of this stuff. So Aurora is showing up under, oh, that's right. The contraband is a separate category from one of the add-ons, right?
Come back soon.
I'm not sure what these guys are reacting to that I'm wearing. Okay, so I know that I can go ahead and take care of this while I'm detected, but I think I'm going to do void form anyway.
Do it again.
Still coming up as detected. I don't understand what's detected me. Okay, so either, inside. So it has to be these two for outside. So you and you. There we go. Remote door control. This allows me to close the door. Yeah, I'm not sure what's detecting me. Maybe there's security mechanisms. Maybe there's just too many windows. But again, it looks like nobody cares. Yep, I think we're good to go.
How are the preparations coming? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Don't go causing trouble.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Are they?
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Okay, so we're looking for a guy with a big briefcase, and we know where he is. He's right up here.
Take it easy.
What is it?
Hey, dude.
See, I'm busy drinking. Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be invigorating.
I don't like the look of you.
Okay. I don't think I've gotten a picture of this before. Let's get a picture before we walk in. There we go.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Okay, we can short circuit the whole thing.
What? How did you... As you can see, we know everything about everyone we deal with. Now let's skip to it, shall we?
All right, you win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Okay, so ready to go.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. What? Damn it! That is something he'd do. Well, I'm done being some throwaway goon for Slayton. I quit.
Sending on men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
There's lots of these little skips. They're just kind of, yeah, I've been here, done this before, dude. Little skip, little teeny skip, just because you're a Starborn. Always with a little bit of humor. Makes me chuckle.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
The music is amazing!
I went to chef school. This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
Okay, let's go talk to Slayton.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Yeah, Slayton's waiting for us.
Yes, he is expecting you. I can give you access to the elevator, but that's it.
Basically the same thing as persuading her, but with a couple of less steps. So if you haven't maxed out Persuade yet, go ahead and Persuade on these. But since I've maxed out Persuade, it's funner just to say, these are not the bots you're looking for. Wave your hand in front of their face and Jedi mind tricks.
What's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Follow her instructions. Got it.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in
Oh, the elevator people comment leads to some humor.
Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful.
Okay, so I am going to retrieve from my ship the operative suit, which we are going to wear. And I'm going to put the rest of this stuff back in the ship. We've got our stealth suit on. We've got our operative thingy on.
Okay, you're wanting.
And I'm going to go ahead and totally overkill this by taking one of my recon stems.
Use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cover just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
And we're good. By the way, that is total and complete overkill. Now, I think the whole green detected thing is a bug, because we should be completely undetected at this point.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
We will talk to Andreja when this is all over.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fog.
We may be getting to the point in Andreja's relationship where it's time to go do a quest with her.
Just climb up.
Yeah, I think the whole detected by a friendly annotation is a bug.
Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left.
Wait,
But don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a
maybe it means that...
robot in the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door.
Maybe it's that Issa has detected us?
Keep going all the way to the end.
I don't know. I seem to remember having that work normally in this mission. Just have to keep a close eye on it. Drop quick saves here and there in case something goes very wrong.
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
Now, if you come up fast enough, you actually see the shutters be open and then closed.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now.
Everybody's facing the other way. That particular transit sometimes fails. Unexpected security guard could cause problems.
Almost there. Door on the right.
So I am thinking,
It should take you outside.
once we're outside, I think I'm going to...
Up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
I'm going to switch to... These guards shoot to kill. If I needed to shoot anybody inside, I just wanted to stun.
If you are able.
These guys I'm just going to take out. Ah. There we go. Okay, so those guys heard something, but they won't be able to see us.
I
Oh,
heard something.
just get back into stealth, Andreja. Andreja and Walter can cause problems. You know, they're suddenly here and they're running the other way because the pathing is all kind of questionable on this tower. See, they're still on alert because they can sense my companions there. Yeah, the phase time is probably, I think, the most overpowered thing in the game. But I think of it as a time saver. And we know from previous experience that there's nobody between us and Slayton now.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's
Almost
mine.
clicked on attack by mistake. Oops.
Directly have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain. Provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. We have an opportunity to spare a man's life.
Can we
I know he
speak for a
probably
moment?
wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
We'll speak when this is all over, Andreja.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
I think Walter set him up. I'm going to let him go.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
I would like a
Let's
chance
talk
to
more
talk
back
to
to the
you,
ship.
if you are able.
Okay. Now there is a box here. Contraband cache. I'm going to steal from. And we're going to sell the contraband on the way out. And I don't think so. Okay, let's take a look at this carefully. You can't be used anywhere. You are 2 or 3. Anywhere? 2 or 3. Nowhere. This guy has to be used in the middle. Means he needs to be there. Which means this guy also needs to be used in the middle. So he's on number 1, he's on number 1. That lines up very neatly there. Let's use it. Okay, the heretic writings aren't all that valuable, but the xenowarfare tech is very valuable.
You have the time. I wish to speak to you.
So now it's very important that we not be scanned for contraband. So I'm going to see if I can sell this at the local trade authority here in Neon.
Get going.
If not, we'll have to jump to, well, we still haven't officially visited the den yet. Now, I know I went there without officially visiting there first, but
Get out of my face. If you want to gawk at something, take it to the Astro Lounge.
oh, there's a Yeah, fast travel point that we didn't have. Sea carts. That looks like Trade Authority.
Need something?
Hey, Coleman.
Buying, selling, or moving?
I should be able to just come out and say, yeah,
Well, then
that
let me
moving.
spell it out for you. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on. Now that's what I'm talking about. We both want to make some money, so what'll it be? You got the money, or the goods.
Okay, so sell contraband. All done. While we're here, is there anything else I can sell? Don't need any of that. I'm going to be just selling the rest of this stuff. I don't really need to be holding on to anything unless there's a real use for it in the future. Helmet, pack suit, got one of each. I'm just going to hit R. Then we're going to go back and buy back that cutter that got sold by mistake. What's on the razor leaf? Why do I have an Assassin's Refined Beowulf on the razor leaf? I've got perfectly good weapons locally. Let's sell that and then buy it back into our inventory and compare it. What did I just sell? I don't know what I just sold. I'm gonna have to buy back everything. I sold one of my favorite weapons. I'm not sure which one it was. So the Assassin's Refined Beowulf. Well, that's why I had it on board ship, because I haven't really worked out which one of those is really better. Oh, we got this one. We don't need this one. Okay. Sell the guns. Buy back the cutter. Sorry, this is taking so long. Sell those.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, weapons. We're good. Ammo, spacesuits, 1-1. Any extra apparel? Yep.
Always happy to take your money.
Well, we're not selling the Astra. I think we are good at this point. What can we buy from him? The contraband that we just sold. We could buy a couple more recon stims. I've got 13. That's actually pretty good. I think I'm good.
All right, what's off? Busy.
We've gotten rid of... Yes, soon, Andreja, soon. Let's head up to the ship. We've still got some things left to do in this particular quest before we can potentially get locked into your companion quest.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Okay, these are empty. Cockpit.
Orders, Captain.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
Oh, hey, got the artifact. Oh, you and your wife are cute together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
You are very fortunate, and I am glad that you see it.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Okay, so boosted everybody's affinity.
Could we talk?
We're not done with the quest yet, though.
Lift off complete.
Orbital insertion completed.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
So we could use the starboard option here. It cuts through things, but it changes how things play out with these guys a little bit. I'm not going to this time. In the future, I will. If we do Game Plus again, I will use it then so we can see what it's like. But the in-game reason is if I do this, we're disclosing to Constellation that there's something more going on. We're in this search until the end. Now, we're going to just play it without the starboard option.
You see much, but our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
No one, especially not you, determines our worth.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Okay, fully evasive movers, let's get out of here.
Hold on.
Now, we could grav jump to anywhere here. Problem is, we currently have... Oh no, we got rid of the contraband, so I can actually do this. Okay. We're heading back to the lodge. So if I hadn't been able to sell the contraband, we would have had to grav jump to somewhere else. And in game, I really don't know about Wolf, even though I do know about Wolf. Talk to Noel.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
After we finish this up. One quest at a time, Andreja. I think I need to change into my clothing again. Oh, I didn't. I thought I maybe put it on the razor leaf. Cargo hold. Back to my inventory. Oh, there it is, apparel. I didn't see the apparel for a moment. So we need to put back on our good clothing. I'm going to put the operative suit and fitted business suit back in the razor leaf's hold. Here we go.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone?
Let me get a picture of just the two of us here.
Come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
I like the diplomacy option here.
You do have a way with words.
Ah, I knew our little family was gaining a class act when I shoved that artifact in your hands.
Noel, Start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors, the gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Okay. Get a group photo here before Sarah gets too far away. Again, I need to start framing these. Actually, let's put a constellation border on this. There we go. There we go. And there is the end of the mission called Starborn. Those two kind of jam together. And we are going to cut the recording here. I do need to talk to Andreja, which I'm going to start the next recording doing. Well, no, let's talk to her now and see if she's going to give us a mission that we will start the next mission with. So, Andreja, is it time for us to go take care of your background?
It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends. Yes, very. It was not what I was expecting. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter, for they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them. It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo, and zealots appeared in force. Seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them. No, maybe. I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've had so much time since then to replay it in my head. Wonder if I should have done things differently. In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side. Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Okay, so that does lock her as our companion. So our next recording will be our first companion quest, Divided Loyalties with Andreja. I will see you in that recording.